The Simpsons' eerie predictions, coincidence, or hidden agenda? What if a cartoon could predict the future? The Simpsons, the longest-running animated show in TV history, has entertained audiences with sharp humor since 1989, but it has also baffled the world with its eerie ability to seemingly predict global events, including the discovery of the Higgs boson, Donald Trump's presidency, and even the tragic events of 9/11. The internet is filled with debates. Are these coincidences a reflection of cultural trends or evidence of something far more mysterious, like predictive programming? Could the Simpsons writers possess knowledge they shouldn't have? Let's unravel the unsettling world of the Simpsons predictions, separating the uncanny truth from conspiracy theories. Chapter 1. The 9/11 Controversy. The year is 1997. In The Simpsons Season 9, Episode 1, The City of New York versus Homer Simpson, Lisa holds up a travel brochure advertising a trip to New York. The brochure shows the price of $9 with the Twin Towers positioned right behind the number, forming 9/11. 4 years later, the September 11th attacks shocked the world. Fans quickly connected this seemingly innocent image to the tragedy, claiming it was an ominous prediction. But is this proof of foresight or a strange coincidence? According to the show's creators, it's the latter. The image wasn't intended as a prediction, it was simply a visual pun, with the $9 fare prominently displayed and the World Trade Center naturally appearing in the background as part of New York City's iconic skyline. In the 1990s, the Twin Towers dominated photographs of Manhattan. Any random image of New York would likely include them. But even with this explanation, the chilling symbolism continues to haunt viewers. Chapter 2. The God Particle, Higgs boson. In 2012, physicists at CERN announced the discovery of the Higgs boson, a particle essential to understanding the universe. The discovery took $9 billion and decades of research, but 14 years earlier, The Simpsons may have cracked the code. In a 1998 episode, Homer is shown writing a mathematical formula on a chalkboard. Years later, scientists realized that it closely approximates the mass of the Higgs boson. This uncanny moment raises questions. How could a cartoon anticipate one of the most significant scientific discoveries of the 21st century? The answer lies with the episode's writer, David X. Cohen. A physicist with a PhD in mathematics, Cohen consulted friends working on cutting-edge research for the show. While the equation isn't exact, it's close enough to highlight the intelligence of the Simpsons writing team. This wasn't a prophecy, but a testament to the deep intellectual curiosity of the show's creators. Chapter 3. Political predictions. Trump's presidency. One of the most infamous predictions is Donald Trump's presidency. In a 2000 episode, Lisa becomes president of the United States and references inheriting a financial mess from Trump. In 2016, this joke turned into reality as Trump won the presidency. How did The Simpsons see this coming? The truth is less mysterious. In 1999, Trump launched a high-profile campaign for the presidency, spending millions on advertisements and interviews. While his campaign didn't succeed, it was big enough to inspire the writers to use him as a humorous symbol of America's unpredictable politics. In 2015, The Simpsons added fuel to the fire by releasing a parody video mocking Trump's campaign rallies. This short clip is often mistaken for the original 2000 episode, further blurring fact and fiction. Chapter 4. Uncanny Tech Insights. In 1995, The Simpsons showcased Lisa making a video call on a futuristic device. The same episode also introduced a smartwatch. 15 years later, video calls became a reality with the launch of FaceTime in 2010. The Apple Watch followed in 2015. While this seems prophetic, it's rooted in science fiction and emerging trends of the time. Video calling was demonstrated as early as 1964 by AT&T, and wearable tech had long been a staple of science fiction. The show's brilliance lay in recognizing these trends and incorporating them into its storytelling. Chapter 5. The Queen's Death Prediction, a Modern Myth. A widely shared image supposedly from The Simpsons predicted Queen Elizabeth II's passing in 2022, with her life dates, 1926 to 2022, displayed under her portrait. This image circulated extensively on social media, especially after her death. However, the truth reveals a simpler story. The image was a fake, created by fans post-2022. The Simpsons never aired such a scene. This fabricated prediction underscores the tendency of the internet to retroactively tie real-life events to the series, enhancing its mystique. Chapter 6. The horse meat scandal. In a 1994 episode, Lunch Lady Doris adds a grade F container of horse meat to the school's meals, a humorous jab at cost-cutting measures in public institutions. Fast forward 19 years to 2013, and Europe was rocked by a massive horse meat scandal where food products labeled as beef were found to contain horse meat. While some hailed this as an eerie prediction, horse meat controversies have a long history, particularly in Europe, where concerns about mislabeled meat date back decades. The Simpsons writers likely drew inspiration from real-life whispers of such practices rather than gazing into the future. Chapter 7. Disney Acquiring. Fox: A Joke Becomes Reality. In a 1998 episode, The Simpsons humorously depicted a sign showing 20th Century Fox, a division of Walt Disney Co. Nearly 2 decades later, Disney bought 21st Century Fox for $71 billion in 2017, making the joke a reality. But rather than a psychic revelation, this gag reflected Disney's already aggressive acquisition strategy. By 1996, Disney had purchased ABC, signaling its hunger for expanding its media empire. The writers used this cultural context to exaggerate for comedic effect. When the prediction came true, it was less a prophecy and more a satirical foresight into corporate consolidation trends. Chapter 8. Lady Gaga's Performance. Art Imitates Life. In a 2012 episode, Lady Gaga performs in Springfield, complete with a wire suspension act. 5 years later, Gaga replicated the routine during her Super Bowl halftime show. While this seems uncanny, the reality is simpler. Gaga herself voiced her character in the episode and had significant input in designing her performance. It's no surprise that her theatrical Super Bowl act mirrored the Simpsons episode, blurring the line between prediction and inspiration. Through these examples, The Simpsons shows an unparalleled ability to reflect on cultural and societal trends. Whether they are coincidences, deliberate satire, or cases of life imitating art, they continue to fuel intrigue and discussions around their supposed prescience. Chapter 9. Predictive Programming or Coincidence. So how does The Simpsons keep getting it right? The show's longevity plays a significant role. With over 30 years of episodes, some moments were bound to align with future events, but there's also the genius of its creators, many of whom hold advanced degrees in fields like mathematics, physics, and the humanities. Rather than predicting the future, The Simpsons mirrors the cultural, political, and scientific currents of its time. Conclusion. The mystery endures. In the end, the truth about The Simpsons' eerie predictions may never be fully understood. Whether they are coincidences, educated guesses, or something more mysterious, one thing is clear. The Simpsons has an uncanny ability to hold a mirror to society and occasionally glimpse what lies ahead. Is it satire, foresight, or something we'll never truly understand? The answer may lie in the episodes yet to come. Also, discover the secrets, betrayals, and consequences behind the rise and fall of the Silk Road, the largest dark web empire that changed the face of online crime forever. Watch now and uncover the truth behind this shadowy digital underworld.